Hey everyone, and welcome to the Webtogs gear review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Montane spine jacket. So this jacket is super lightweight, and that is because it is designed for runners and fast-paced hikers with mind. Anyway, let's take a look at the specs. Firstly, let's talk about the weight. It weighs 245 grams, so it is super lightweight. It has a GORE-TEX membrane, meaning it's 100% waterproof, and as of recording, it is lifetime guaranteed. So if it leaks for any reason, you've used reproofer and treatment, and it leaks again, ship it off to GORE-TEX, they'll test it, and then if it turns out that it is leaking, that the membrane is at a fault, you can get a replacement or something similar depending on how old the jacket is, which is really cool, how old the jacket is, should I say. Yeah, so that's something to look out for. It has micro ripstop material, and it is really finite, which means it's nice and durable, but also it's going to help if you snag it. It also features AquaGuard zips on the pockets themselves. So obviously zips aren't waterproof, they can never be waterproof because it's a zip, there's a massive hole on there, but they've used this AquaGuard technology just to seal it up, so whatever you do put in there will stay nice and dry, which is really cool. And it also has a peaked hood, which I'm going to talk about a little bit later. Anyway, let's take a closer look at the jacket. Okay, so let's actually start with the hood itself. Like I said earlier, it is peaked, which basically means it helps with your peripheral vision. Now, as long as you do the toggles on the front here and with the elastication on the back, it just means that the hood itself is going to fit with you. So when you look left, when you look right, the hood moves with you, and having that peak, it's just going to help with your peripheral vision when it comes to, you know, running in the elements. And that is wired as well, so you can really customize the peak to suit your needs, which is fantastic. Like I said, you've got the two adjustments for the hoods there as well, and then that leads into the zip. Zip itself has that AquaGuard technology, so it is water resistant from the get-go. It's not an exposed zip, you have that AquaGuard. And then just to open it up, you've got a storm flap on the inside there with a couple of toggle adjustments in there as well. Basically, it just enables the jacket itself to fit nice and snug, and especially if you are running in it, with it on, it just means it's going to move with you, which is really cool. But yeah, you've got that storm guard there, so even if the guard, the AquaGuard, or the guard aqua, sorry, does somehow let water in, you've got that storm flap the other side just for a double sealing, I guess. And then on the inside itself, that's actually on top of that, you've got just the general membrane on the inside there. So as you can see, it's all seamed up, so all the seams are, well, all the stitching's all seamed up. Hence, you know, you've got the GORE-TEX waterproofing in there, so there is the GORE-TEX membrane in there as well, which is really cool. It's really weird to see, but considering this jacket is super lightweight, yeah, the fact that they've managed to actually apply GORE-TEX and keep the weight down, as well as the general lightweightness of the jacket, I think is a massive win. So that's the inside of the jacket and the top part. So let me just do this properly. What you'll notice if we move down, the actual pockets themselves, they're probably, I would say, maybe around about 6 inches up from the bottom of the jacket. So if you're running or fast-paced hiking, you've got your, you know, you've got your rucksack on, you've got your hip, basically you've got your hip belt or your backpack hip straps done up. It's not actually going to interfere with the pockets themselves. You know, you're not going to be able to not get into them, basically, because they've raised them up, which is really cool. Like I said, it's got that AquaGuard zip technology on there to stop the elements, and on the inside it's just a basic pocket. You've got the mesh lining on the inside there. Space wise, you can pretty much see it's all that entire section there, so it's a nice, spacious, deep and long pocket, which is really cool. And the zip itself has actually got a really nice action to it. I know it's a bit of a weird thing to say, but it does. What's really cool also, actually, what I didn't mention about in the spec, is that the reflective detailing that you get on here. So the Montane logo itself is reflective. The back of the sleeves, that's all reflective. Even the GORE-TEX logo on the side there, if I just do that, that is all reflective, which is really cool. And then just to show you the back, So the back is basically one big open panel. You've got some reflective detailing on the bottom, but what you will notice is that it's got a nice long back. So it is based on a very traditional hiking jacket, meaning you've got full coverage on your back. So like I say, if you are running or fast-paced hiking in the elements, it's going to cover your back completely. Even if you're wearing a pack, it's not going to ride up, which is really, really cool. And then just at the bottom there, you've got your traditional, you know, your pulley systems on the back there. So if you are running, it gets a bit windy, pull on these, and then that's just going to draw the bottom of the jacket in there to keep you safe and secure. But then also as well, if it's a bit nippy, it's going to trap the air around you, or should I say, it's going to stop the colder air getting into you that little bit quicker, keeping you nice and warm as well. Anyway, let's talk about who this jacket's for. So who is it for? Well, I've obviously said it. I said it at the beginning, and you know, I've pretty much said it throughout this entire video. This is a perfect jacket for a runner. If you're going to be doing some running, no matter whether that's mountain, in the town, countryside, if you're a runner and you're running in some questionable, should we say, environments, mountainsides or questionable weather, this is going to keep you nice and dry. And also the bright colours, it means you're going to be seen as well, which is super important. Or if you're doing some fast-paced hiking or perhaps some climbing, like I say, the technology of this jacket is really, really cool. You've got the micro ripstop material, you've got the GORE-TEX, so it's going to keep you dry, it's going to keep you warm, and it's super, super strong as well. And the weight, 245 grams, it really doesn't weigh that much. So even if you just want a pack, or a jacket, should I say, that can fit in your pack, you know, nice and small as well, that isn't a packable, this is something to consider as well. So there we have it, that's the Montane Spy Jacket. If you want any more information on it, just head over to our website, webtogs.com, or click on the link that's going to be pinned in the comments below. Over on our website, you'll notice that we're doing a really cool initiative, which is with every order placed, we plant a tree. That's fantastic. The world needs more trees, and we're super happy and super excited that we're doing that initiative. But that actually does something really, really cool with our carbon emissions. As of recording, we have got our carbon emissions down by 93.5%, which I don't think any other outdoor or hiking or adventurer retailer can actually say all over the world, which is fantastic. But that also does something really, really cool, because we've got our carbon emissions down so low. So that one order that you've placed with us, that one tree that we have planted for you putting an order in, actually wipes out the carbon emissions of 3 other Webtog orders. And yes, you guessed it, those 3 other Webtog orders will also have plants, shall we say, trees planted, because it's an order. So 3 extra trees as well. So you can see where I'm going there. It's helping everything out. It's a fantastic initiative. And if you want to find out more about that, again, it's going to be pinned in the comments below with the link to the spine jacket. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling on. Have a corker of a day with whatever you're doing. Thanks for watching, and happy trails.